How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Crazy Good back at it again with yet another Pokemon video. Today, we're going to be trying out and showcasing this team with Heatran, one of my personal favorite legendaries, especially from the Sinnoh region. Heatran's always been a personal favorite of mine, especially with the design and the fire and steel typing. This one actually is going to be running the bug Terra typing, which is very cool. With the ability Flash Fire, which makes his fire type moves even stronger if he were to get hit by a fire type move himself. And of course, the zoom lens just to help boost up that accuracy a little bit, especially for Will-O-Wisp. It's going to be coming in very handy with that move. And of course, we have Calyrex coming in with as our restricted Pokemon. You know, as our big hitter. So we might use Calyrex. Very interesting moveset this time around, obviously with Glacial Lance, but with Seed Bomb, Crunch, and high horsepower. And we also have other ones. We have Indeedee as a really good, you know, this all-around support type. Annihilate also has another good side attacker. And also Sinistra, and an Iron Valiant. Two very solid Pokemon. Kind of both running sort of more support type movesets, especially with Iron Valiant only really having Moonblast as its attacking move. Everything else is kind of just like to help support the team. But we're gonna try out Heatran, see how it goes. As per usual, you know, rental code is in the top right of your screen if you want to check out the team for yourself. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into our first match and see what we can do with this team. Alright, going into our first match, we have a very interesting team on our hands. With Terrapagos, okay, coming in. The Flamingo Pokemon, I think it's like Flamigo or something. Garchomp, a solid choice overall. Flame or Fire Ogerpon. Whimsicott, of course, for some support. And then Galarian Slowbro. Okay. Or Slowking, I believe. Okay, interesting team. Interesting team. Garchomp is definitely going to be a problem for Heatran, so we need to be careful of Garchomp. But are they going to lead Garchomp? That's the question. I think if they bring in Garchomp, it's probably going to be for later. So I think I'm going to start off. I feel like Terrapagos is likely going to be there starting. Terrapagos with maybe either Ogerpon or Whimsicott, I want to assume? Maybe? Crap, I don't know. I'm going to start off with Heatran, go into Heatran and Indeedee. We'll have Calyrex in the back in case Garchomp becomes an issue. Maybe either Iron Valiant or Annihilate. Let me check out Iron Valiant. Seems more of a support type, yeah, Encore Disable. So I think I'm going to just have Annihilate in and just see how that goes. See how these four go. Hopefully, if any luck, this will be a good start, a good starting team. Maybe I'm going in wrong, maybe I'm not. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm definitely hoping that Heatran can pull its weight. I like Heatran a lot. Heatran's definitely, again, like I mentioned, one of my favorite Pokemon, or legendaries at least. I don't know. I know Heatran could have a lot going for him, so let's see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. So you're going to be starting off with... Okay, Ogerpon and Terrapagos, okay. Expected. Ogerpon's gonna be doing some pretty good damage with Ivy Cudgel, but it will be resisted by me. I kind of hope he goes against for Heatran, but it might not happen. Terrapagos could also go for like a Terra Starstorm. Maybe he could just like straight up go straight for a Terra typing, which is very, very possible. I think maybe what I want to do. Heavy Slam's gonna do okay damage against him. It's gonna be with Stab, and it's probably gonna be doing a decent amount. I think I might just Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp the Terrapagos, honestly. Hopefully Zoom Lens comes in clutch. And then we're going to... I might Trick Room here, honestly. I might try and Trick Room. Just because I might end up being slower. My team might end up being slower, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and just see how it goes. Withdrew the Ogerpon. Okay, interesting choice. Gonna be heading into probably Garchomp. I knew it. Okay. Wow, Earth Power. That's crazy. Earth Power on the Terrapagos just immediately wipes. Okay then. Okay, I was not expecting that. That was an interesting choice. Very strange moveset, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well at this point I feel like Calyrex is probably just like the smarter choice. So I'm gonna bring Calyrex in. And just go straight for a Glacial Lance. Go straight for a Glacial Lance. There's a chance Garchomp might have a Fire Fang, but I'm gonna bank on the fact that he might not. So... yeah, I think just Glacial Lance to both of them. And then we're going to... do a Psychic? Do I want to do a Psychic on one of them? Or just straight follow me? I might just follow me just so I can direct all damage. Try and save Calyrex a little bit. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see how that goes. See if that's the plan. Man, but I was really not expecting that freaking Earth Power to come in. I really was not. That was crazy. That was definitely really crazy. Okay, so Calyrex gonna be doing... probably just insta-killing Garchomp, like he's gone. Nice, get out of here Garchomp, so he's not gonna be a problem whatsoever. Still got Terapagos though, still got Terapagos. And I also am a little bit worried about Ogerpon, because Ogerpon likely is gonna be the next one to come in. Okay, soaked it indeedy, very, very good. Okay, I assume it's probably gonna be Ogerpon, unless they don't want to do Ogerpon. If they do Ogerpon, I'm probably gonna Water Terra this turn. Probably gonna Water Terra this turn just so I can, you know... oh, never mind. Okay, gonna go for this Pokemon. Interesting. I guess I'll just Glacial Lance again, honestly. Glacial Lance and then go into another Follow Me? I think so. I think it's a good choice. I could also Psychic just to, like, do double damage. But I might just Follow Me. I might just honestly just Follow Me this whole time. Okay, withdrawing the Terapagos. Smart choice, smart choice. This is gonna be Ogerpon. Ogerpon is gonna be taking... is it resisted or is it neutral? I forget. Oh, you're faster than me. Okay, well there you go. Okay, that was smart. That was smart. I did not know you would run Wide Guard. Okay. Okay, Glacial Lance is not gonna hit then because Wide Guard's like a double protect. Which is really good. It's a really smart move. I think this turn I'm going to Water Terra. Just because I don't want to risk it. And I think I'm going to go straight High Horsepower. Onto Ogerpon. Indeedee, I think I'm just going to go Psychic, potentially. Yeah, I'm going to Psychic. Psychic the Flamingo. Spiky Shield. Ah, that's smart, that's smart. Okay. Both of them just like, okay, I'm glad you didn't get that going. Cyrus Power's not gonna do anything. And of course I was hurt, because why wouldn't I be? Ooh, I hate that didn't kill. The friggin' Focus Sash, of course. Because why not, right? Why not? Okay, yeah, this is where I'm gonna Water Terra. I could have sworn I did it last turn, I don't know what happens. So Water Terra, and then High Horsepower, and then we're just going to... I guess, yeah, Psychic again. Psychic, do you switch out or do you protect? That's my question. I'm gonna try it. Okay, so they're not gonna switch out. They might, there's a very high chance they do protect, or I guess detect the Flamingo. That is very likely. So we're gonna get this going just so Ivy Cudgel, if it goes into Calyrex, doesn't, you know, just one shot, because it definitely will. Wide Guard, that does nothing, because we're not doing any double hitting moves. Okay, so we're gonna do some good damage onto you. Okay, doesn't kill, but solid damage. Gonna kill you off. Alright, now we just have Ogerpon and Terapagos to worry about. So they haven't even Terra'd yet. They're going to Terra very soon, likely gonna be the Terapagos. Here comes the Ivy Cudgel. Going straight for Calyrex. Good move on my part, for sure. Okay, and there goes the... That's a little problematic, because there goes... the, the Trick Room. Okay, so one of two things can happen this turn. Either I could Trick Room again and just try and like keep that momentum up, but I also might just not and just go straight for a Glacial Lance. Because even if one protects, the other is gonna, yeah, I think we're gonna do that, and we're going to, I think honestly Follow Me. Follow Me might just be the choice. Yeah. Just so I can negate damage from Calyrex, keep Calyrex alive. Okay, here comes the Terra for Terapagos. Expected. Never mind! A Terra onto Ogerpon. I should have gone for high horsepower then, maybe. I was not expecting that at all. That's a really interesting choice. Okay. That's a very interesting choice. I wonder why. I guess because I expected the Glacial Lance to come in and it would have killed. Okay, decent damage, and Horn Leech goes after Indeedee, does kill. It just suck. That does a lot, wow. Wow, huge energy gain for you, okay. So this is gonna be a tough one. This is definitely gonna be tough. Terapagos gone, which is fantastic. Terapagos basically just got insta-killed there. And now we just have Ogerpon to deal with, which should not be that big of an issue. We're just gonna Annihilate. And honestly, at this point, it's like, they're basically lost. I guess I'll just high horsepower, because that's all I can really do. And then we're going to Taunt. Yep, so you don't, yeah, don't even try it. Don't even try going for a spiky shield, buddy. Don't even try it. Here comes the Horn Leech, which does kill. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Hold up. Did I just screw up the match? Did I just lose the match? Wait a second. Wait a split second. Maybe I, hold on, no shot, right? No shot. Kind of have to Rage Fist. You're gonna Spiky Shield this turn. You're definitely gonna Spiky Shield. No doubt in my mind. There's nothing I can really do about that. I'm hoping I didn't screw this up, because I honestly might have. What's their game plan? It's very likely they're going to just Spiky Shield. I highly doubt they're just gonna straight attack. Unless they go for like another Horn Leech or Ivy Cudgel maybe. But I honestly expect the Rage, oh, never mind, okay, I guess they are gonna attack. Sure. Doesn't kill yet. Horn Leech comes in, does a lot. His Rage Shift's gonna kill. Now my question is though, I think I'm gonna go for honestly close combat. I think I have to. Okay, good. Oh gosh, that was a close match. That was a lot closer than it should have been. I feel like I played that really stupidly, but we still won. I don't know how, but we still won. I'm glad I went for the close combat there. I'm glad I did. I was like, at this point, it's like, you know, if I go for Rage Fist, it's probably not gonna kill. Let's see how the second match goes. Hopefully it's gonna go a lot better. Alright, going up against the same guy, same person, same player. Okay, now that we kind of already know how this team's gonna go, they likely will send in Terapagos again. I don't want to send in the Heatran just because, again, that Earth power is frightening. I think maybe I'll start off with Calyrex, honestly. Calyrex and Indeedee, I think, might work. I think I might try it. Calyrex and Indeedee. I'll save Heatran for the back in case he can do something. And we'll just bring in Annihilate or Sinistcha. Sinistcha could be pretty decent, honestly. Pretty decent. But it's kind of just like another support type. I feel like Indeedee is kind of like the main support that I need. I'll try Annihilate again and just see how that goes. We'll try it. Hopefully this is the play. I feel like Heatran's not going to be able to do too much of this team, honestly, which kind of sucks, but it's kind of true. I mean, like, he'll be able to do well against Whimsicott, but that's kind of like about it. Honestly, it's kind of just about it. Terrapagos, he could do good, alright, neutral damage, but again, that Earth Power really just sucks. That really just sucks. So I have to like kind of just play this a little bit differently, kind of just like having Heatran in the back. Maybe Heatran can do something there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this match goes. Let's see if they're going to start off the same, though. That's what I'm curious about. Are they going to start off the same, or are they going to start off differently? Maybe starting off with, okay. Ogerpon Terrapagos again. I think I just Glacial Lance from the beginning, unless I wanted Terra in case you go for Ivy Cudgel. But you also might be expecting to Terra and go for a Horn Leech. So it's like, you know, what do I do here? Because Ivy Cudgel likely will kill. Honestly, it might kill me. I think just to be safe, I might just go for a Follow Me on Ndidi. I think I'm gonna do, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Glacial Lance into both slots, and I'm gonna Follow Me. Just so like whatever Ogerpon decides to do, it won't do anything to Calyrex. Cause I don't know what your plan of action is. Terra Starstorm, okay, just straight off the bat. Sure. And Ivy Cudgel, okay, yeah. And Ivy Cudgel just kills off Ndidi. So Ndidi's gone. Ndidi's gone, but it was a pretty solid first turn, honestly. Who's gonna avoid it? Okay, I was about to say. I thought someone avoided the Glacial Lance. I would have been so pissed off. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Doesn't kill anyone off yet, which is fine, but it's gonna do good damage. I think we're gonna save Heatran for the back and just bring in Annihilate. I think Annihilate's gonna be pretty solid here. So we're going to Annihilate, and then I think this is, you might do Horn Leech now, that's the thing. You might just Horn Leech. So in case you do that, I'm gonna call the Horn Leech. I'm gonna call it. So we're gonna go Glacial Lance again. And then Annihilate, we're gonna go, I think we're gonna coach. I think honestly I'm gonna coach Calyrex. Yeah, I think that's honestly the best choice. Have Annihilate be kind of like my support type in this scenario. Okay, here comes a Terra from who exactly? Is it gonna be Ogerpon again? No, from Terrapagos. Okay, so Terrapagos. They're kind of like, okay, they're likely gonna let go. Ooh, that's tough then, because they're very likely gonna let go Ogerpon this turn, expecting Ogerpon to die off. Well, just Spiky Shield. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. I am worried about Terrapagos though, because Terrapagos is gonna do a lot. It's gonna do a lot with Terra Starstorm, and it's gonna double hit too. So Annihilate. Let's see. How much is it gonna do though? How much? Okay, it's alright, it's alright. Calyrex soaks it. Annihilate doesn't take too much damage, but it's fine. Glacial Lance is still gonna hit the Terrapagos, which is good. Gonna do solid damage. Oh my gosh. I think honestly we just Glacial Lance again. And then close combat the Ogerpon, just in case it goes for like an Ivy Cudgel or something onto Calyrex. I feel like that's probably the smartest choice here. Also, gotta love the fact that someone decides to vacuum their car outside. That's always a beautiful thing to hear constantly go on and on. Oh, New York City, what a crap hole you are. Okay, opponent, what are you trying to do? What's the plan here? I feel like if it were me, honestly, I'm just more of an offensive guy, but like I feel like I would probably just continue doing Terra Starstorm. At the same time, though, oh, battle was canceled. Okay, we just win that. Great. Okay, they like just had a Garchomp in the back. Yeah. Good match again against the same opponent. Hopefully third match is gonna go well as well. Alright, going into our third and final match of today, we got a very interesting team, pretty meta heavy team I want to say. With Rillaboom, Farigiraf, Miraidon, Tornadus, Landorus, and Kyogre. Now who do you want to start off with is beyond me. I hope they start off with Miraidon, but there's also the very high chance they might start with Kyogre. I think the best choice might be to send Heatran into the back, just have him in the back, and start off with maybe Calyrex and Sinistcha. Probably gonna start with Calyrex and Sinistra because I feel very heavily Kyogre might be brought out first, and he's gonna be an issue. After that, I guess we'll do a Heatran, and then Annihilate. Do I want to do Annihilate, or do I want to double down on the? Well, I could do Iron Valiant because Iron Valiant is pretty solid. Could do some heavy damage with Moonblast and then just Encore and Coaching. That could work. That honestly could work. I feel like these two might be, indeed, might be a smarter choice, especially if it sets up the Psychic Surge and they get to follow me as well. I'm gonna try it. It's I'm gonna try to eat Iron Valley and then just see how it goes. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, honestly, sending in Heatran first is just like, I don't think it's the smartest choice because I feel very heavy that Kyogre is going to start off. I do think they're going to start off with Kyogre. Typically people do, but let's see. Yep, Tornadus and Kyogre, okay. So Tornadus could go for either a Bleakwind, Storm, or he can go for a Tailwind. This is a toughie, this is a toughie. I think honestly I might just want to straight. Do I want to straight Glacial Lance? I think I'm gonna straight Terrasilize, Seed Bomb Kyogre, and then we're going to. Well, because you're likely gonna have Water Spout. It's gonna hit both anyways. I feel like Machagacha. Kyogre's still gonna be able to do a lot. And then Bleakwind Storm's just gonna hit. I feel like, honestly, I might just Protect this turn, because they're gonna be faster than me. I can't really do much. They're gonna be able to outspeed me easily. Okay, here comes the very likely the Kyogre. Yeah, the Kyogre Water Terra. Water Terra, Water Spout. That's just gonna be what it's gonna come down to. Okay, good call on me, though, at least, for going with the Water Terra on Calyrex, so I can at least like negate some damage from Water Spout, because it's just gonna do so much. It's gonna be doing way too much. Way too much. Sinistcha is probably gonna die this turn, and there's nothing I can really do about that, sadly. But I did Protect, so I think Protect's probably just the choice. It's gonna be difficult because like they're both just probably just gonna spam Water Spouts and Bleakwind. The Calyrex soaking that. Here comes the Hurricane. Interesting. No Bleakwind this time. Still soaking it, but the confusion comes in. Come on, Calyrex, fight through the confusion, please. Okay, let's go. C-Bomb comes in. Great, great. Good damage on Kyogre. Great damage. Now here's the difficulty. I think I'm gonna Seed Bomb. Oh no, I think here's where I'll Glacial Lance and then go for a Machagacha. Withdrew Kyogre, okay. Okay, now question is, do you go for Hurricane again? Or do you go for a Bleakwind? Bleakwind, okay, Bleakwind's gonna kill us, Sinistcha. It doesn't, that's great. So I think I might be able to actually kill, no way. Okay, Fergrat, that's fine, honestly that's fine. Tornadus is the one that I'm most concerned about, and we should be able to kill off with Glacial Lance this turn. Absolutely. Oh, well we do have confusion, come on Calyrex, come on Calyrex. Let's go, okay, Glacial Lance comes in. Ooh, nice. Good stuff. Okay, okay. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one. This is a tough one to call. Attack Rose. Now, what could Farigiraf do? It could go straight for attacking, but it might just honestly want to try supporting the team more. I doubt they're gonna pop a Trick Room, and the only reason why is just because most of their team is just gonna outspeed me anyways. So, do I want to try and pop a Trick Room? Oh, here comes the Miraidon. Ooh, he's a tough one. Here's a tough one. It's difficult because I can't really do much. I can't really do much. This turn, Miraidon's just gonna one-shot. Unless I want a Rage Powder. I think I'm gonna want to Rage Powder. I think it's the only choice I have here. I don't think Miraidon has a double hitting move. I don't believe it does. So I'm gonna hope it doesn't. We're gonna Rage Powder. I hope I can bait the Electro Wheel or whatever it's called, Electro Drift. Volt Switch, interesting. Okay, well it's a good thing I did the follow me, but he's gonna switch out, which really sucks. I was really hoping to catch a Glacial Lance on him, but I guess not. Gonna have to catch it on a Kyogre. Kyogre will still take damage though, still take a lot of damage from this, which is really good. Foul Play is gonna do a lot. It kills. Oh, I wish it didn't kill. I don't know. It's tough now. It's a tough call because I feel like it's gonna be difficult to win this. Very, very difficult to win this. Especially with Heatran. I don't know. Maybe Iron Valiant can do something to help against this Kyogre, but even Kyogre just outspeeds everyone. Genuinely just outspeeds, and I think maybe, hold up, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and just go. Gotta love the music playing in the background. I might just protect this turn, honestly. I might just play it safe and protect. And then we're gonna go for, I think I'm just gonna Moonblast Kyogre. I think I just have to do that. I hope I can outspeed, but I don't know. I don't know if Iron Valley can outspeed with the Quark Drive. It can, it's fantastic. Oh, it doesn't kill though. Goes for a Terra Blast. Okay, this is gonna hurt a lot. Does that kill me? It just kills. I think I just lost this match. If the Moonblast freaking killed, I could have won. I genuinely could have won this. But now the game just screws me. Yeah, I can't do anything now. I just get one shot by Kyogre. Oh, it could have been such a good match. It was going so well. I was expecting the Miraidon to stay in, but no, they were clever and switched out with the Volt Switch. I can't hate. I can't hate. Yeah, I mean, honestly, good plays on my teammate there. Good plays on my teammate. I couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything. Yeah. Even if I had the Bug Tear already, I feel like I still would have died because just what was the Water Spout you did? Water Spouts into Heatran would have just done way too much. I really couldn't have done anything there. But what can you do? What can you do? Alright, that's today's tryout of this Heatran-based team. Honestly, it's an okay team. I feel like a more offensive Heatran might be a little bit better unless you could really like just set up Heatran, but it's really just about having him going into like really good matchups, and that's what was really difficult because I just feel like I didn't have any good matchups for Heatran today. So it could do well, but I don't know. It's a tough moveset to rock, definitely. But it can do well. It can do well in the right hands, absolutely. And again, Calyrex just does so much. It's just a fantastic Pokemon. I feel like Calyrex definitely deserves a spotlight today. Absolutely. And then Indeedee, I mean, everyone else did pretty well. I did like, honestly, using Sinistcha. There was one match I had earlier. I don't know if it was on film, but it was doing pretty well. Sinistcha was kind of putting in the work. Especially just being a good support type on top of having Indeedee. But yeah, honestly, okay team, pretty fun overall. But try it out for yourself if you are curious to see how it will work in your hands. Obviously, rental code up there as per usual. And I'll see everyone. Let me thank you guys so much for watching, for stopping by today. Let me know down in the comments if there's any Pokemon or just full-on teams that you would like to see me try out for a video, and any tips that you potentially have for your boy as I continue learning more about the VGC scene. Then of course, you know, those are always much appreciated, of course. But yeah, that all being said, everything, you know, is down below in the description if you want to check me out on other platforms, other channels, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Have a good one.